Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are having a great day today. What I am currently doing is unwrapping my new wall art, you guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really do love it. I actually saw this piece at a trade show, fell in love with it, didn't think about it, went home, started thinking about it. And so I was like, you know what, let me go online and look at it one more time. And of course, I justified the purchase. And so I sold the original piece, got this one here. This particular piece is considered a semi-custom because I did select the framing around there. And what I did is I opted to go for a more of a gold instead of the black trim that was on the original piece. I love it. And also when I thought about the size, I thought the size was really good too for the fireplace, considering I did go much wider with the mantle and also the ledge on the mantle. So I thought it was going to be a safe bet when it came to the size of the canvas. It is about 2 inches taller and 2 inches wider than the previous piece that was up there. If I didn't tell you guys already, I'm going for this very kind of cool, calm, collected, transitional, beachy vibe, and I feel like this piece definitely helped to get that look together. You guys, here is the bookcase in all its glory, along with the wall art, which I love. I feel like it looks better than when I actually put it up on the video and did like a overlay to show you the wall art. I absolutely love it. In terms of any sort of abstract art, it's definitely perspective to the person who's going to purchase it. But I want to share with you guys my perspective. I'm gonna move the camera real quick. Okay, so originally when I saw this canvas in the showroom, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I did not see it facing this way. It was actually turned the other way. And so I asked the guy, would he mind just keep like turning it? And once he turned it, I'm gonna tell you what I saw, and you're probably gonna appreciate this a whole lot more the way that I do. I saw an angel. I was like, oh my gosh. So if you look a little closely, I'm like, this is the body. This right here was the wings. And you can either say like the hand is out and like this could be a head, or you can say it's a bow and arrow. For me, I'm gonna say the hand is out and that's just like a head kind of bowing. And then this is the halo, and that's her hair, and then that's her face right here. And then this is the body. And so I really fell in love with it when I turned it this way, which is why I have it positioned this way. So 100%, in terms of the color, it gave me that really kind of beach coastal vibe that I was going for, very earthy. But at the same time, the fact that I saw like an angel-ish type of situation on it, I was like, oh gosh, I have to have it. So this piece can actually be hung any way, however you want to hang it. But I opted to hang it this way because this is what spoke to me. I'm going to go ahead and move over into this section to haul real quickly. All right, you guys, let me just tell you now, I love my bookcase. I love it, and it's a great mixture of high and low. So right here is Barbara Berry. This is a high. This is a vase from Home Goods vendor. This situation, Home Goods vendor. This book, I found this book at Home Goods, but then I had to go online and order it. I want to say it was $60, so it was still, I would consider it high. That's a lot for a book, but the book is absolutely amazing. This right here is going to be moved. I'm going to haul them really quickly. I want to show you guys these books. I've shared them before, but I want to share them again now that my coffee table is going to be on the way. You guys know how much I love Jo Malone, so of course I ended up getting some more. I have a lovely subscriber that reached out to me, and she was like, she gets a discount at her store. Would I be interested in purchasing some candles? I was like, girl, you speak my love language. Okay. So I ended up getting the Peony and Blush Suede. And I also grabbed for the first time lime, basil, and mandarin. You guys, this one actually smells really good. It has this really nice citrusy smell to it. So this one, I'm definitely going to burn it downstairs because it just smells a little bit more like really fresh and clean. Again, this is the luxury size. I really love it. If you're wondering, I am still using Elevation. In comparison to Elevation, I can tell you guys now, they both just have their own kind of like scent category. But I will still spend my money with Elevation also. This one here is just another one of the lime basil. Okay, that's that. Something else that I picked up, you guys, is this Dior book. What I loved about it is the fact that it had this really pretty, look at that, her Dior ribbon around the book, which was a really great detail. I love this. So I guess if you wanted to kind of pull it off and wear it, you could. Also, in the very first turning pages of the book, you are greeted by some very lovely, beautiful women of color. So I was definitely like, yes, 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 I'm here for all of this. Yes. It says retail for $130. I want to say I spent $90 on it. I did get it from a trade. I went to, I forgot the name of the place, but they had this book here. This book here is from Home Goods. It is called Collected. It is absolutely beautiful. It just shows you, in my personal opinion, a really great way, if you're a collector, how to house things and make it look very like artistic and not so much cluttered, which is really great. I haven't even peeled it back to kind of look into it, but I'm excited about having it on my coffee table. And this is the book here. I will be leaving these books linked in the description box if I can find it. That way you guys can have it. Bohemian. This is pretty much, if you guys can look, my color palette, just really nice and earthy and clean and light and just very zen. Okay. So over the course of, you know, COVID, I have been looking for books that feature a lot more, you know, people of color. And these are definitely some of them. I actually have another one in my office and I have another one in my closet. Those are all featuring Black people in them. So this is another really, really great book. I also grabbed this book right here, which is Wise Trees. When you turn in here, it's just a lot of nature filled images. And see, I just felt like overall the colors of my home, it would go really nicely even if I just opted to leave the pages open and have it out. Like, it's still such a pretty, like, I love it a lot. You guys are very familiar with this book here. I think a lot of creators have this book. Actually, again, I had this book right in the beginning of COVID. I found it at Home Goods. I don't remember the cost. In the plastic, I've taken it off now, but I just love the fabric feel of the book and just the look of it overall. Really, really great book. You can't go wrong with the Architect Digest. It's just, again, really, really good and clean book. And even if you look at my decor overall, it just matches the aesthetic really nicely. I also have this book here, which is The House of Veranda, which I love. Again, always looking for colors that coincide with my home. Every time I go into the store and I'm opening up one of these books, I find things that 100% mimic my style in terms of color or shades. Because again, if I took this book and I was to just open it, you know, over here, it would look really nice, you know. So I don't want to have books so I don't want to have books that aren't useful. You see that? That is really pretty. Let me just also mention, although these colors are really muted and really clean, you can 100%, if you're into color, add color into your space. If you're modern, you don't have to stick to this. It's just, I will say it depends on the phase of life that you are in on how you want your home to look. The phase of life that I'm currently in is just peaceful. So I have gotten colors that looks like peach to me and feels like peach to me, but 100%, if you like your oranges, go ahead and do that. If you like your greens, go ahead and do that also. Something else that I did, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of bend down so you guys can see this. It doesn't even look like much now, but I did change the hardware on the cabinets over here. This is the same hardware that's gonna be going to my my window seat. The color is champagne. It gives off a pretty decent gold hue, but it's not so shiny where it looks like cheapy, if that makes any sense. So I really do love it. It looks really, really nice. I love it a whole lot. It's just you know, in the details. I'm gonna leave this bookcase over here and turn to this one because this one's a little bit less chaotic. It's the same exact layout. The only difference is it's not so messy. But yes, I changed the hardware, which again, you can kind of see. And then the bookcase, which I really love, you guys. It just, so much light comes in here, y'all. So much light comes in here. It's crazy to even think about it. I love it, and I think overall the colors just play really nicely, even though in my opinion I think there's enough colors. I can see it in my head because there's going to be like 2 mustard color ottomans that are going to go right here and then the blue here. It's going to be nice, and it's going to seem pretty muted due to the amount of light that's coming into the space. But for right now, I am done. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm very, very happy with my pieces. They're looking really, really good. I can't wait to start trying to order some other things to go in here. It's probably gonna be a while before I make another large order, but I gotta give myself some grace, y'all. I've been doing a lot. If you follow me on Instagram and you're on my YouTube, you know that I've been putting in some work. So I'm excited to kind of slow down. But you guys have a good day.